think we can all agree that after watching Mordecai, we thought that Johnny Depp's career had ended. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I thought at least. But after watching Black Mass, which is the film I am here to review, I think his career is back on track. Black Mass follows a guy, Whitey Bulger, who's played by Johnny Depp, and as he kind of builds his empire. He is the most notorious gangster in the history of America, and you just kind of witness him as he builds his empire, along with the senator that kind of helps him, and the FBI agent who protects him. In watching these three storylines, you could have had, like, you know, an interesting character arc from all three just, like, come together, but it just never meshes because the narration is all over the place. It feels messy. It feels as though they just, like, threw a bunch of food onto a table, and then you have, like, a kid come out and say, oh, I want all the food. But you can't have all the food because not all the food is interesting, at least to that kid. If you give a kid a multi-grain, like, bagel and, like, you know, fruit snacks, he's obviously going to choose the fruit snacks, and that's the case with this film. This film couldn't really choose the right decision. So that's just my outlook on the film. And if you don't get my analogy, it's okay, because I make a lot of analogies that not everyone will comprehend, but just reinterpret it, rewatch this video, and you'll get it. Anyways, I think the acting is a main asset of this film. Johnny Depp's performance might get Oscar attention, and I say might because I think that he could have had a great performance had he been given more with the script. The script, as I said, all over the place, narration's all over the place, but with that said, the production design is very beautiful. The cinematography is also solid. I say solid because there are camera shots where they're a little too close. A little too close where the cinematographer seemed like he was on LSD and just didn't really know what he was doing. But positives outweigh the negatives in that category. Now, I did think that this film was a little too long. There were scenes that just kind of felt half-baked. There were some scenes that could have been lengthened. And then the biggest thing was you just kind of had like a defeated purpose with this film. And by that, I mean you are never fully immersed in the story. The characters are very one-dimensional. They are never fully like brought to life by the script. And on top of that, the directing just feels, I want to say amateurish, but it just feels as though he was trying too hard with just giving the actors like free reign, and in doing that, he just felt like a Scorsese ripoff. And that's what this film is, guys. It just feels very Scorsese lit, just never actually lit up like a cake, like a birthday cake. It just feels like, you know, it feels like you have baking soda, but you don't have the rest of the ingredients to make a great cake like Scorsese would. So, in the end, guys, Black Mass, it's an okay film. It's a film that a couple months from now will be on Redbox. You'll be like, oh yeah, that film has Johnny Depp in it. Let's go watch it. And when you go watch it, you'll be like, okay, it was okay. And you won't remember it in a couple months. So I'll be giving Black Mass a 3.25 at a 5-star letter grade of a C-. So thank you as always, guys, for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching.